theatre was this big and it became massive.
Coming to Warwick totally blew my mind open to what up to then had been quite a limited understanding of what drama, theatre, performance could be.
Coming to Warwick was one of the best decisions I made for my career because it gave me the space to really develop and try things out, and just opened up my whole perspective to other worlds and ways of thinking about theatre.
Before I came to Warwick, I knew I liked theatre, I knew I liked acting, I'd seen some nice productions of plays, but that's kind of where my relationship with theatre was. I thought I maybe wanted to be an actor one day, wasn't really sure, and I came to Warwick and it just opened my eyes in a way that nothing ever has before or since. And in those 3 years, I went from being someone who'd be like, yeah, no, I like theatre, to being driven in every inch of my being by an ability to want to work in an industry that I think can make real change.
I think because you're in a bubble, right? You're in a campus in the middle of the country, in the middle of a field, in the middle of nowhere. We all became very close, very quick. And I think it meant that we were creating more interesting work, I like to think, because we were able to do a bigger variety of things. We embarrassed ourselves in front of each other on day one, so it was easy after that.
I really enjoyed the seminars because they were so different compared to what my friends I was living with were doing in their seminars. It was, because I think a lot of people were saying, oh, you just read over your notes and you just have to remember what you read from the text. But in this degree, you get to really talk about your perception of the text that you studied in the lecture. And in that, it teaches you so much about how to understand difference of opinion and hold sometimes tricky conversations, but being able to put out there your voice and hear other voices. So I really valued a lot from the seminars.
What I really enjoyed about this course here at Warwick was the really nice blend of theoretical research and getting to do practical stuff. It was the fact it wasn't just a degree that was about making theatre, it was about exploring so many different subjects, kind of philosophy, sociology, politics, art, literature. It was a real blend of so many different things.
Coming to Warwick is a wonderful choice because you get to really mix theory with practice, and the theory is not light, and I think that's a really strong thing because it can set you up for so many different industries beyond theatre, as well as giving you an extra something in the theatre.
Having the expertise of world-leading professors and academics to help guide you in your studies can't be exaggerated in the terms of its benefit, as well as the atmosphere of support and understanding of each person who's on the course as an individual.
I think my favourite part of studying theatre and performance studies was doing the Writing for Performance programme. As someone who wants to eventually become a professional writer, that was really helpful to me in my development. And I felt that the collaborative aspect of that as well meant that I was writing in a way that I hadn't wrote before, and that was really helpful.
I did a marketing module here, which meant that I got to understand things about promoting shows to audiences, understanding who audiences are, and that got me an internship in marketing at the Theatre Royal in Nottingham, which then took me on to kind of the next step and the next step after that, which has led me to where I am today.
And a project that has really influenced me recently was my immersive piece where I did it with 2 other women in the department about the experience of Black women and their culture, heritage, their hair. That was really exciting to do. It brought us closer together. It was a really good end result and had a lot of people talking about it, which is really successful.
Definitely make the most of your time here. There are so many incredible theatre societies on campus that you can join, which will give you contacts, which will give you help, which will give you support and information on going out into the big scary world.
But the extracurricular activities that I got involved in, the work that I saw and the work that I was able to make, which ended up, my year group went to Dresden with a piece that we made, was really quite a significant journey for me.
Outside the course, I actually worked a lot at Warwick Arts Centre. So Warwick Arts Centre happened to be one of the, alongside the brilliant course, one of the other reasons that I was really interested in coming to Warwick, it being the largest arts centre outside of London. Not only did I get to see some phenomenal work, I worked in front of house for 3 years, and I also worked at the box office, both of which put me in great stead to work in arts admin. I went on to duty manage after leaving. I went on to manage box office. So all of those skills were, I can't tell you how useful they were. They were invaluable in my career.
But this course sets you up for so much. I think it's kind of like an upside down funnel. You can do, there are so many transferable skills that so many employers are looking for. Because if you think about going back to my career, statistics and maths and Excel spreadsheets, they're trainable and you only need like a couple of months going to course and this is how you work a spreadsheet. But being able to problem solve, being able to talk to a room full of people, working effectively in groups, and being managing challenging situations, working under pressure, this course has it all. And you can take that from this course to any job going in the industry.
The creative development that is offered by this course has aided me in creative problem solving, and also the self-motivation that is provided by this course to become a professional is something that has aided me in learning how to become a producer and be good at it.
You really have a freedom in these 3 years to explore work and practice that you're interested in, and if you do that and make the most of those 3 years, that will help you understand what you want to do in the professional world afterwards, and the skills you develop will be transferable, whether it's being a theatre professional or any of the skills that you develop that work in any of the creative industries around the world.
You do such a wide range of things on the course, and you meet a lot of people and you work on a lot of varied projects, and I think getting on with people and learning how to work with others and being endlessly creative and endlessly creatively educated is something that is useful not just in what I do but in everything that I've done to date, which spans a whole range of different things that aren't all performance related.
Warwick and studying theatre has definitely helped me get where I am today. I think studying theatre and performance studies is all about how you communicate and the different mediums in which you can communicate, and my job is all about that now. It's about helping people write speeches, it's about communicating with people through articles, through films, things like that, and that is all traced back to learning those things on this course. I think also, particularly in terms of writing speeches, understanding the performance of things, when you film people, and so that relates back to this and has had a big impact.
It was a great degree. I met some really inspirational people. My first job actually when I left uni was working with a lecturer as an assistant director on a show that they were doing. And then throughout my whole career really I've met people from Warwick, other alumni along the way, and there's like a really nice network of people. Yeah.
The wrong way to think about it is, I need a job. You need to think, no, I've studied for 3 years. I have skills that any company will value by hiring me. And when you change your mindset from that, actually interviewing and applying for jobs just becomes so much more lighter, and it's like so much easier than the desperation of, but I've got a degree, I've got a debt, I need a job. If you just get rid of that and think, it's in here and it's going to come, what do I have that every company would be really valuable to gain from?
Coming to Warwick to do this degree, it changed me in so many ways. I felt that I left here a very different person in a really good way, and I wouldn't have wanted to have done it any differently.
It's the best 3 years of my life. I had such a great time. The course was brilliant, the teachers were all excellent, and the people I met on the course are my closest friends and still are all these years later.
It's the best thing I've ever done. It has shaped me as a human being, it has shaped my views on the world, it has shaped my passion for theatre, and the reason I think that I have been successful in my career is down to the passion I have, and I would thank Warwick for that.